As a servant to the people of Queensland and Australia, I want to bring you up to date with the activities of the dysfunctional RSPCA, a body originally set up to provide for animals needing assistance and protection from cruelty and neglect. A worthy purpose. RSPCA Queensland financial results for the year to June 2020 reveal a surplus of $8.7 million during what was described as a challenging year. This included a $4 million grant from the federal government. The CEO is recently reported as receiving almost $500,000 in salary and bonuses, at a time when JobKeeper was being paid to the RSPCA. This is a multi-million-dollar business that competes with pet shops in the market and seizes and on-sells valuable animals. RSPCA inspectors seize healthy animals of high quality and high worth to sell on the open market, even where there's no evidence of abuse or neglect and owners' evidence from their vets. RSPCA inspectors who organise the seizures have often acted as the prosecutors and at the same time as a witness in the magistrate's court. There's evidence that an RSPCA prosecutor deliberately misled the court. This is an abusive process and represents a conflict of interest. Plea bargains are often offered to have an animal returned, and they say, if you pay a large amount of money to the RSPCA, you may have your animal returned. If you don't pay us, we will kill your animal or sell it to someone else. These RSPCA actions are arguably criminal and must be challenged and investigated. I have complaints from vets, pet shop owners, registered breeders, and many animal and pet owners. They're universal in saying that inspectors lie in court and harass owners. It's recently been revealed that RSPCA inspectors have been up to more than just seizing animals. A senior inspector recently left the RSPCA after a $100,000 investigation revealed that he had sex in an RSPCA vehicle with an animal owner whose dogs had been seized. The animals were then returned to her. Recently, 2 senior long-serving executives were fired after blowing the whistle on alleged corruption, animal neglect, maladministration and misconduct. They're suing the RSPCA for unfair dismissal. This is a further indication of corruption that is endemic within the RSPCA inspectorate. We've been pushing this issue in the Senate for 18 months. At last, the Queensland Premier has declared a need for a full investigation into the RSPCA operations. It's long overdue. The Australian Charities and Not-for-Profits Commission needs to consider whether the RSPCA is worthy of its charitable and not-for-profit status.